It's October. Things around here are gonna start to get more spooky. And when things get spooky, people get scared. Which has happened to me before. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Cameron Kens, and today I'm going to be talking about the most scariest things that have happened to me in my life. The 3 scariest things. There is other things that I've been scared of in my life, but I was originally going to do 5 of the most scariest things, but I couldn't think of any spooky stuff. Like, obviously there's been stuff like worried with like graduations or get-togethers. So I'm talking about 3 of the creepiest experiences I've ever had on this very planet. To start off this October with a jump scare. Comment below if that got you guys. So here we are with 3 of my most scariest experiences. The grad party scream. Dun dun dun. So, after a few weeks have gone by of graduation, my new life has started as an official adult out of high school. I was so stressed about putting this grad party together. I was so scared. After my graduation, I throw my cap, and then boom, time flies. It's my grad party. There is sunlight out. There are good people, friends, family, surprise visits, people I would never expect to show up at my grad party. I had a blast. And obviously, a grad party may involve some sleepovers. So, I got some of the boys to spend the night. This was planned. And as we gone through our day, after my grad party with cake, nachos, queso, salsa, all them things, all this joy, all this happiness, no one was expecting and something to lurk in the shadows. So, me and my friends, it's summer. It's obviously going to be a hot day. It was a hot day. A hot, memorable day. So, after my grad party, me and the boys, we decided to go swimming and jumping off a bridge to get some cool air, to get some time to chill, cool down, swim, jump off bridges. It was a fun time. And then we got home. As time goes by, me and my friends, we have a fire, we laugh, we have leftover nachos and queso and salsa. It's amazing. But around the scariest time of the night, 3 a.m., we decided to go for a walk near the woods. We were all packed and ready to go. We had a gang. We decided to go for this mile walk. Here we are. We have our backpacks. I had my backpack on. We were prepared for the worst. But the thing is, nothing prepares you for the worst. After our exploration of the woods, I remembered there was a little bit of elevation in this area's crime. And cops have been patrolling. So we walked around the woods, checking stuff out. It was dark, and then we found a cabin. So we visited that cabin. We did not go in it because, obviously, that's against the law. After that, we left. About a quarter mile of walking, It was dark. It was 4 in the morning, past 3, late at night. Anything could happen. No one expected this. As we went for our walk on our way home, we hear it. Ah! We hear a shriek in the woods. So we book it down that country road to our house. We ran down that road straight back to our house. We questioned what that was afterwards, because there was cows. There's cows near the area. They move constantly, and nothing. And I say nothing. They sound nothing like what we heard that night. And to this day, we have no clue what it was. Story number 2, The Invisible Stalker. This story has taken place within a week. My friend just recently had a birthday. We had a cake. We went to Fort Wayne to go do some laser tag. We had a blast. We were lasering on those people. We won. We lost. Had a good time. Went to an arcade. Played a bunch of arcade games. All types of fun. So much fun stuff going on. But, again, this is a scary story, not a birthday time story. So, at 3 a.m., me and 3 other friends, we decided to go for a walk in a small town at night, because that's where my friend lived. It was a sleepover. And 3 of my other friends, they stayed behind because they were tired, or they didn't want to get in trouble potentially, so they stayed behind. So me and 3 of my friends, we went for a walk. It was a small walk in a small neighborhood. And we heard a hey. And that was kind of scary for me. I'm not gonna lie. I had no clue who it was. And we decided to keep going for our walk. We decided not to turn around. So, what are we gonna do? Well, the 3 of my friends, they wanted to climb a building. Just for fun. Maybe to stargaze. Have a good time. Chill. I, on the other hand, that hate made me not want to do that. So I stayed on the ground, just like walking around the area. There were lights. There were street lights just above of me. So I felt safe, sort of. Like, there were small shops, they were closed. I couldn't just walk around in those. I basically just walked around. Then I decided to head back to that house. So I was going to go to their house, do something real quick, then head back. So I go do that. I go for that walk, and I do my thing. Here I am heading back. You, stop right there. 2 of my friends, the ones that decided to stay behind, were running at me. Like in the movie Get Out. If you guys have seen that movie, check it out. It's a scary movie. There was a man just like... My light turned off. That's scary. So, in the movie Get Out, there was a guy out there just chilling, and then someone just comes at him. It's terrifying. The music, the lighting, just having some mysterious guy running towards you is scary when it comes to being at night. So obviously that reminded me of that, so I was scared. I jokingly said to my friends, "Oh, come on, man, that scared me. You guys, me with the boys. I'm always a bro." So, as I kind of walk with them, they said, "Were you around this area? Were you around the post office?" I said I was close there, but I wasn't there. And that kind of made them nervous. Like, their response was a little nerve-wracking. And the blood in my veins decided to start shaking. They said this guy had no hat and had no backpack on, just like me. I was wearing those in that thing. I had those on. And I was actually close to there. I didn't go near there, though, but I was close. I was on that same sidewalk, and I was by myself. So the scary part about that is my friends decided to follow us secretly. And as I went to turn back, they didn't notice me turning back. But I noticed that, and noticed that person there who was close to me. And that was before I left. And they said that was very odd. And obviously I was nervous because we left a few of our friends back there. So me being a man, I wanted to go back there and make sure they were safe. So none of us spot anything, nothing suspicious. I looked around the area where they said he was. There was no one there. So once they got down, we told them that, and we decided to keep on walking. And we decided to go to a park far away, like a mile away from this town. And with the shadows, I flashed my light over there to make sure I didn't see any stalkers, because this being stalked is really creepy. And you want to know the scary thing about that? They said this could have just been like a hypothetical thing, like it may not have happened. And we have to spend the rest of our lives not knowing whether we were being stalked or not. I have to live with that. It is a very scary thing to think about. Door number 3 was the most scariest thing in my life that has ever happened to me. So, what has happened? After months of putting on a show, Mary Poppins, our final show, my final show of high school, we decided to have a cast party, which we always did after shows. And my friend group, the group I was with, we decided to go do our own thing, like our last hurrah, like we're seniors, we're graduating. But we also had other friends who were not seniors, but that's not important. So we decided to carpool. I carpooled with one of my friends, and we went to go grab some food, Dairy Queen, Taco Bell's, whatever. Everyone got their own thing. It was so fun. So we decided, me and my friend, the two of us, we drove to the park where we were meeting at. And him and I see a truck pulled up on the side of the curb. We thought it was very suspicious. A very suspicious person. So as we're in there driving, we're like, that's odd. So what do we do? And then here comes them two other of my friends. They pull up, and this guy leaves. He just leaves without a word, which was expected because we don't know the guy. So we go under a pavilion at night, and we enjoy our meal. We enjoy our Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, McDonald's, whatever anyone got. And obviously at a park, me and my friends went to the playground to chill. We swung on the swings, slid down slides, we climbed. But this moment stopped once we saw a man in an orange shirt walking down the side of the street. We thought it was odd. He was heading our direction, which was scary. So, what do we do? Well, he might have thought we were alone. Instead, he saw a group of us, which he kind of turned away from us for a little bit. We had no idea who this guy was. After eventually a few minutes, we were talking about the situation. This guy comes back, and he's coming towards our location. So we're like, all right, let's get out. Let's get the heck out of here. So we get in our cars, we leave. He watches us leave, which was the scary part. So we go to a roundabout area, which is the center of town, which not to mention that is close to the park we were at. So we thought we were safe because there were lights, street lights, cars, vehicles, cops, the whole shebang. But we'll find out if we were safe or not. So we were all just chilling in the center of town. We were just talking, taking photos, enjoying ourselves, having a blast. We were just having such a great time. And I notice a few cops driving down the road where the park was at. And then we just like joke around saying, we got out of this situation. And the light just went off. But we thought we were in the clear. That we thought we were safe. After joking, talking, having a good cast party. My friend, she notices. She points her finger. She sees the guy. The guy in the orange shirt. And that freaks out my friends pretty well. That freaks us out. We run back to our cars. And my friend, who I was carpooling with, he said he turned around as we were running. He turned his head, and he saw the guy running at us. Like a light jog, sort of running, trying to get to us. But we all got to our cars. And my friend I was carpooling with was calling the police. And I had to call my sister because she was at the main cast party. So we had to find someone to drop her off somewhere we originally were going to have her meet at the park. That did not happen, obviously. Thank goodness that did not happen. And then we told her to meet at the center of town. That didn't happen. Because of that, I was calling her. I got out of my friend's car as the guy was just around the center of town. I don't know what he was thinking or what he was doing. I could not see him because he might have been hiding behind the statue. I do not know to this day. I called my sister. I went over to the other cars with my other friends because we all took separate cars. 3 different cars exact. So the other 2 were parked close to parked next to each other, and me and my other friend that I was driving with, we were away. So I ran over to them. I was explaining the story. They said to meet at my friend's house. So when we decided to head out after my friend was done with the police, done with his call with the police, the cops said they would investigate the area. So we didn't need to stay, so we left. We left a few miles. We left that whole town just to get to my friend's house. And we obviously knew this guy would not follow us that far. And once we got to our house, once my sister got to that house with the people she was riding with, they said, as they drove through the center of town, because that was on the way, they saw him just sitting on the side of the mound, just to himself. Very suspicious. No cops near, which was odd. So, once she got to us, we knew that she was safe. So, after that, we headed home, and that story is kind of not really spoken about to many people, but now I'm sharing it to the world. And then I gotta say, to this day, I have no clue what happened to that guy, where he is, or what. I have no clue what his intentions were towards us. I'm just glad we got away. 3 scariest stories that have happened to me recently. This all has been within the past year, and these are the most memorable ones that I have. I've obviously had other things that I was afraid of, but those are the three stories that have stuck out to me a lot in my life, which they have all been recent, but that's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if I have earned your subscription, please hit the subscribe button. And I'm not used to telling scary stories. Also, hit that bell notification to notify you guys every time I upload a new video. Happy October, everybody. Happy October 1st. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy this month, as I'm going to try to do some spooky stuff for my channel. Because, Halloween. If you guys have any suggestions that could be entertaining to watch, more than just stories, please comment that down below. Happy early Halloween, everybody.